Hey guys, Poison RC coming at you with another video. First, I want to apologize. I have not made a video in a long time. I just recently did a shift change on my work. So I now, instead of going in at 9, I'm going at 3 in the morning. So kind of when I get done with a long day, my position, it's a pretty complicated position to have, but it's well worth it. I just come home and I'm zombied out and I'm like, I'm done for the day. But, on the other hand, I got some surprises for you guys. I just recently purchased an RC that I've always wanted. It was just a really good deal not to pass it up. So I went ahead and checked my account to see if it agreed with me, and it said, yeah, sure, go ahead and grab it. So, anyway, moving on. This is what it is right here. Whoosh! Traxxas xmaxx. You can't go wrong with this truck. I've always wanted it. This is one of my dream trucks. I just felt like I could never afford $1,000 for one. It's actually probably more than that, time to get taxes on it. But being that it was a roller when I purchased it, so it didn't have a speed control in it, it didn't have a motor, it didn't have a receiver, but for the price I paid for it, and the price that it would cost to get new stuff, I would still be in it cheaper as if I was to go buy a brand new xmaxx, ready to run. So, that being said, Alex the RC Freak, I don't know if you guys ever watched his videos, or I'm sure you've heard of him. If not, check out his YouTube video. He is, he's pretty much a brother to me, and he knows his RCs. He's done it since he was a little guy. Him and his dad had a Nitro when they were little, and it was an NGT 8.0. And those were awesome rigs. But ever since then, he's been doing RCs. He's been doing videos. He's been processing in his head what he could do for mods that is actually beneficial to the RC itself. So he has helped me with some of this project, and I thank him very much. But to this point, when I do have the little bit more extra cash, I'll be giving his stuff back, and I'll be putting my own stuff in it. But we're just kind of using it for now, just, within just a couple months or so, and then I'll be giving it back. But anyway, so, this body came clear, and it was driven clear. I mean, why would you buy the xmaxx body and put it on and drive it? Just clear. What is the point? I mean, yeah, you could see all this stuff inside, that looks kind of cool. But at the same time, with a little color, makes the truck look a whole lot better. So, like I said, it came with a roller, so it came with a clear body. And it's pretty much brand new. It's very lightly used. Let me go ahead and take the body off here. I said I had some really old spray paint I need to use up. It is RC Lexan paint. It wasn't just regular spray paint. And I just need to use it up. So I did, silver, and then I blacked out the windows. I had some window tint paint, but I'm thinking I'd let my buddy use it, so I just used black. It just looks good. And silver looks better than clear. So, anyway, here it is. I'm going to see if you guys are in the video all the way here. As you can tell already, chassis is dyed black. Which I think, in my opinion, I think black looks better than gray. So, being that it's black, it's way better. I wish Traxxas would start doing some black chassis stock instead of gray. And so you can tell a difference on this right here. This piece back here, let me get you a little better view. The piece down there is gray versus black. I don't know what you guys think looks better. My person, let's see, freaking camera here. I personally think black looks good. I'm sure you guys done dye. If you haven't, it's just RIT dye, liquid dye from Walmart or any retail place. You could go ahead and just get the liquid dye. And it takes a lot for something this size. It takes a lot of bottles. You'd be into it about $30 or not more, depending on how black you like your stuff. But, so, Alex RC Freak, he hooked me up with ESC and a motor. I had to buy the fan. And so, I mean, that's just nothing. I'll be upgrading to probably, I don't know, maybe a Castle or a Max 5 or 6 or I haven't made up my mind yet. Right now, like I said, buying this, I'm kind of a little full on cash, but I will get there sooner or later. But anyway, so let me go ahead and take you off my little stand here and I'll give you a little bit of a walk around. So this is what it looks like. It's pretty nice still. So when he gave it to me as a roller, he included the tires, he included a clear body. He had some, let's see, he had these black shock covers, which are okay, but I like these green ones. I got these from my buddy. His grandma actually makes them for him, and I think personally, I think the green looks good on black. I want to do a black and green theme on here. It was originally a black and red because you could tell by the wheel hexes and hubs they were red, so it was a black and red one, but it won't take much to do a black and green. The shock bodies, they were red too, but I covered it up with the lime green. Anyway, so I'll give you a little bit more video here. As you can tell, it's pretty much practically brand new still. I said, for the price I paid, it was totally worth it. I mean, I couldn't pass it up. And so I'll give you the underneath. It's got a couple scratches, not too bad. Still looks pretty brand new. But anyway, like I said, I've always wanted one of these trucks. They were awesome. My buddy had one, and Alex RC Freak, he had one, and then he let me drive it. And then I said I just can't do it. So like almost a couple years later, I've now got my own. So, seen the truck. It doesn't really have much for upgrades right now. It does have a hot racing. I believe it's a lock center differential. I'm not sure. He told me something about it, but I don't remember off the top of my head. I'm still getting used to the xmaxx. Like I said, I never had one. So it's going to be a little bit of a process to get used to it, how stuff comes apart. But that's not hard once you start tearing it apart. It's like riding a bike. It's easy to learn. So, solid truck. Now, in for some upgrades already. So now I have some stuff that I think will look cool and then is beneficial. First off, hot racing. Right here, these bad boys. CNC machine steering link set. Hot racing. They make some good products, but I figured, last night I was looking at the plastic on their stock. It's flexible. I figured, well, why not tighten it up a little bit and get some metal ones. So I will do, in all these upgrades, I will be doing a separate install video on how to install it on your xmaxx. If you don't know, I'm going to go ahead and do my best. Like I said, it is a new truck to me, but I am going to go ahead and do my best on how to install it for you guys, for the guys that don't know how to do it, would like to learn. So, next, some more hot racing. Reservoir shock upgrade. So these will go on the stock shocks, but they just screw on and they're just reservoirs. I got 2 of them. So I got this one and then I got another set. So I got a total of 4 for all 4 shocks. Like I said, these will go on there, and Proline makes some of these, but the time, so I went on the internet the other day and I was looking at them, and the time you buy, I haven't really seen an actual kit that Proline does. It seems to be like in pieces. So it looks like you have to buy all the stuff separately for it. These, they're all one piece and ready to go. You just, you gotta put shock fluids and stuff in it. And I just changed the shock fluid on the xmaxx, but no biggie. I think these will be awesome. I can't wait to install them. And, by the time I get all this on here, I'll probably do a run on the xmaxx. And I will give you guys my input of, is it worth getting those or not. Any performance difference on handling wise. I'll just do kind of like a little bit of review on the upgrades once I drive around. But I can't tell you anything right now because I haven't put them on. But I think these are really good machined. Like, I just really like how they machine their stuff. Blue and black, silver. I think those are the best colors. And they look really good quality. But, like I said, I can't wait. Get these. They were $75 for all four. Wasn't too bad because the time you add up all those Proline ones, you're gonna be into it probably over $100 some. Time you add on all that stuff for every shock. Like I said, I don't understand why they sell it by the piece. So I guess that's better. So if you break something, you could just go buy that piece, or a piece wears out. Like I said, you go buy it. But I just like these because they're all one piece and they're ready to go. It's just less time you got to take to build it when it's already pre-built. You just got to do the shock fluid. So, anyway, I'll do a separate video on how to install these guys for you. And then these, I'll show you how to install as well. But I went with Hot Racing just because their quality is really, really well. I think their CNC quality is a lot better than some of the other brands that are out there. Integi, GPM, and just Chinese brand in general. Any of those other brands that are out there, I think the Hot Racing did a really good job on how to create something that will be pleasing for a customer if they bought their products. And like I said, I think they really take their time on when they're making a product for RC out there. That they really sit down and think about it before another company's like, okay, we made it, okay, let's sell it. I don't think they even really take the time to give the product looks besides making it colored and weight-wise of how much metal we're going to use to make this product for this guy's RC so we could just get money. I mean, see, this is machined, and they're lightweight, they're not too heavy. That's what I like, is they're kind of thinking a little bit of how they make their stuff rather than just trying to sell it right away and get money. Anyway, so that was my little video review of my new Traxxas xmaxx. It is a 8S edition. I don't know if I told you that in the beginning, but it is a 8S. So I know they changed. Like I said, I'm still new to it, but I know they did change a little bit from the 6S versus the 8S. I know they changed a couple things on them. But I can't wait to get my upgrades installed and go bash this thing around. I might get some different tires too. I'm looking at the Proline ones. Either, I don't know. I might get Badlands or I might get the Proline trenchers. I've always been a fan of trenchers on my RCs. I've had them on my short course before. I had a tool drive slash fully modded, and I sold it for $250. I was in kind of in a rough spot. And if I could go back this day, I'd rather have it back. Because I put like nickel and dime in that thing. Like, I originally built it to go racing at my local track. And, I mean, I put a Proline racing transmission in it. That alone is $114. And then a Castle system, and you name it, it was on there. There wasn't much stock left on there. So, trenchers. And I got some trenchers over here. And I got some trenchers right here. These are the X's. These are just regular trenchers. Like I said, I'm a big fan of trenchers. Trenchers on my flux down there. I'm like I don't know. I think trenchers are really good. I really like them. So anyway, you see him truck. I've talked a little bit about it. Said it couldn't beat the deal that I got for it. And then in my next videos, I'll do install videos on the new stuff I got for it. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I did notice a couple new subscribers. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. It means a lot to me. I'm trying to get, I'm not trying to get like every subscriber in the world, but every subscriber I do get, like I said, I really do appreciate it. I'm new to the hobby, and I'm trying to help you guys out on the xmaxx. I've done, like I said, I've done some RCing since I was 16, but this new truck, I might be a little difficult because, like I said, I don't really know much about it. So I will get better as I own the vehicle. But anyway, Poison RC. Talk to you guys later. Peace.